My name is Hoan. I am 32 years old. I am working in Bakery as a customer service and teaching music at Nguyen Dinh Chieu School in Hanoi. I started to study at this school when I was 9. At that time, big class, there were 40 students, including 4 or 5 blind students. I hadn't learned English much at school, and I didn't have many opportunities to practice English, such as speaking and listening. After graduating from Nguyen Dinh Chieu School in 2000, I studied in high school and then Hanoi Conservatory of Music and Journalism in the university. In 2010, I heard about the English program of Vietnam and France who organized English classes in Nguyen Dinh Chieu School for blind students. My friends and I contacted Vietnam and France to organize an English club for some former students of Nguyen Dinh Chieu School. After some time working with international volunteers, my English was significantly improved. Though graduating from university, the chance to find a good job was not so open. I could not find one. Luckily, thanks to English, I would have a chance to work for Bakery, where the job requires English as a condition in order to communicate with foreigners. Since that time, VAF has maintained this project to teach English to the visually impaired students here. I am glad to see the children, even so little, their English is much better than mine when we were at their age, and they are confident to speak to foreigners. Besides teaching English, I know that the volunteers also organize many extra activities such as English club, making education materials, and so on.
I think it's interesting for international volunteers to be there because we can see the way the students live with their disability, and it's also interesting for the students to exchange with international volunteers because they are very curious about our life or our country, and it's nice to have a conversation with them about this. During the English class, blind students are more motivated when they have an international volunteer with them, and so it's maybe more interesting for them to learn with someone else, someone who don't speak Vietnamese.
Our task is not only to teach English, but also provide teaching material for the children. For example, the maps we are working on right now. Volunteers coming from abroad can bring many new ideas to the school, and especially because we are coming here and working here full time, so we can devote ourselves completely to this project.
I came here because I think that it's the best thing that we can do when you are on vacation. I mean that I'm giving a part of my free time to help the blind student here. But I think also that by teaching the young children, it's a good experience already, a work experience for my future, because I'm learning how to teach, how to speak to people, and I think that in law it's something which is really important. Well, I did not have any idea of how can a blind person live. I never wondered myself this question, and now I know that how they write, how they live each day, and I'm glad to see that here they all look really happy, whereas we can think that it may not be the case. They're really well integrated, and I think it's one of the best experiences that you can have when you have some free time.
At the beginning, I struggled a lot with the question, how should I teach English? How should I deal with disabled people or blind people? And I thought that I will not enjoy my work at all. But after a couple of months, I really started to enjoy my work here. I started to enjoy teaching English or just spend some time together with the students here. So when I look back, it was a good experience that I would recommend to everybody else to do.
I came here in order to help other people because I think it's important that some people are not as lucky as we are. So we need to give ourselves to them and teach them what we can do. And when I first came here, I just thought that I would help some children learning English, but when I saw them, I learned about humility. I understood them. They are very, very brave. Even though they can't see or merely, they're extremely intelligent. They smile a lot. They understand us, and I think they are even better than us. The handicap make them stronger than us.
I've come for a short period of time, for 6 weeks. 6 weeks is a really short time, and it's enough time to be able to see the level of the students, maybe to get to know the students, but you don't get to see the results of your work, or even to work specifically on an objective. You just come and do revisions or see what they've already done, maybe do things differently, do games, do songs, but you can't really. But if I had stayed longer, I would have been able to work specifically on things that I could see could be improved in their English, and I would have been able to see the results of my work.
My name is Linh. I'm 18 years old. I really like work with the international volunteers because the international volunteers, they are very, very friendly and helpful. And when I learn with them, I can know more about different cultures.
We want to learn English with international volunteer because we think that they can help us so much in speaking, in listening English. In a class we have the international volunteer. We have to use English every time, and from that our English will better. And in future, I think English will help me to have so many choices.
Trường Nguyễn Chieu Hà Nội có rất nhiều trường chính trị, đó là những em thiệt học. Nhà trường muốn làm cho các em hiểu để giúp ích cho các em sau này có thể đứng vững trên những bước chân của mình và đóng góp cho xã hội. Thế thì một mình nhà trường mà làm không đủ. Thế cho nên trường chúng tôi đã tranh thủ nhiều lực lượng trong và ngoài nước đi giúp đỡ. Rất may có rất nhiều bạn tình nguyện viên quốc tế đã tổ chức từ đến đây để giúp đỡ chúng tôi cái môn học tiếng Anh thì hiệu quả rất rõ rệt. Ngoài ra trong cái sinh hoạt, cái kỹ năng sống hàng ngày thì các bạn cũng giúp đỡ rất nhiều. Ví dụ như các bạn đã có cái sáng kiến cái bản đồ rất là đẹp, rất là tiện cho các em còn nhìn thấy mờ học phát hành có thể học cái môn địa lý một cách thuận lợi. Rất cảm ơn các bạn, rất cảm ơn tổ chức VIF.
I hope that in the future the students here will be more supported and have more opportunities to get good jobs and better life.